In times of need, put them on the fucking mental Rolodex in your mind. And when you don't want to do shit, roll through your brain. Pull up that motherfucker that you need. That person who said you couldn't do something. Weren't fast enough, good enough, smart enough, whatever the fuck it may be. Use it for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torch them with fucking success. In life, we have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel. Stay hard. I got an email 2 weeks ago from a family member that an 11-year-old boy killed himself from people at school bullying him. One thing about life is that people in life, they're the ultimate puppet masters. They exploit your weakness and they love to walk you around life and own space in your head. One of the biggest ways to cut those strings and walk on your own 2 fucking feet to your own destination in life is to build self-respect, self-esteem, self-discipline, all those things. Stay hard is not just about going to the fucking gym. Stay hard is about going that extra step when you fucking can. That's what builds self-esteem and self-respect. Stay hard. You gotta start arming your mind. Start preparing yourself for what's out here in life. Build confidence. Build self-esteem. So if people talk shit to you, it doesn't fucking matter. Stay hard. One thing I found out in my life, I used to always want people to accept me and like me. So I became who they were. If you like something and I didn't like it, I liked it because you liked it. Become unapologetic of who the fuck you are in your life. You get after it and you're a hard motherfucker, get after it. You gotta make yourself better than what you think you are. And what that requires is people to not fucking understand you, not know you, not get you at all. Look at you like you're off. Look at you like you have a problem. Don't worry about that shit. Be unapologetic. Get after it. Stay hard. Be who the fuck you are. That's what taking souls is about. Don't worry about the elements and what's going on. You gotta get out there and get it. And that's taking souls. And obviously, he wasn't the only one that thought about taking the day off. Because the storm is coming in right now. And there's not a soul out here but me. You know, a lot of people don't like what I say. A lot of people hate that I cuss. A lot of people hate a lot of things about me. I don't give a shit. When you find out who you are, that's when you start living your life. Don't fit in just for the sake of fitting in your life. Make sure that you have something to say it. Social media nowadays is one of the biggest forms of being fake in the world. People buy likes, people buy friends, people buy comments, all this fucking bullshit. Make sure in life you do what you have to do, say what you have to say, and live the life you have to live. Don't walk around being a fake human being. Don't be scared to be who you are. Stay hard. I'm sitting there thinking, take a day off. No one will know. But I keep on thinking too, there's always someone out there who's working harder than you. I'm haunted by that motherfucker. Knowing that there's someone out there that's willing to forgo personal desires and comforts, forgo sleep, forgo whatever it takes to be better, to be the best. In life, a lot of times, we'll always have that person out there. There may not be a name or a face to him, but he exists. You make sure in life when they think about that person, you make sure they put a name and face to it. You make sure the name and face is yours. You do the haunting. Get in somebody's head. Own space. In those times when you want to quit, because we're all human, you make sure you remember one thing. All those times and hours and days you sacrifice to be the best. Stay hard. We start working our ass off for weeks, for months. We don't see results, so we get all pissed off. Those results are there. But what you've done is you take that mental snapshot and you're not seeing the results of that fucking fitness model, that person you want to be. Half of us don't even have it in our bodies to look like that. So what you want to do is take a mental snapshot of how you look before and where you're at now. That's what you want to do in life. Compare yourself against yourself. Don't get poisoned by bullshit. Stay hard. A lot of us get our feet stuck in concrete. We We get our feet stuck in concrete because we're afraid to make enemies. We're afraid to speak what's on our mind. We're afraid of being in that group of people. And when you walk away, we're afraid of what they might say behind your back. All that fear clouds your brain, clouds your thinking. One thing in life, you're gonna always have haters. Embrace them. If you can walk on fucking water, trust me, your haters will say you can walk on water because you can't fucking swim. Learn one thing, shut the fucking noise out. Embrace the fact that people don't like you. It means you're doing something right. Stay hard, stay in the fight. The psychology of savagery. I wasn't the best runner, but what I did was I found the work schedules out of my competition. And I made sure they saw me running day and night. I tried to get in their fucking heads. Remember this. Stay hard at all times. Savagery. The more I failed, the more my father's words would creep into my mind about how I'm not good enough. All this other bullshit he said to dehumanize me. As time went on, I started realizing the more I didn't quit, the more self-respect I gained. And the power was all mine. In life, it's important to do one thing. Many people will try to dehumanize you. It's up to you to find self-respect and dignity in yourself. You don't need a uniform to have honor. You need to have pride in yourself. Dignity. Stay hard. To all you computer warriors, trolls, haters, I read your fucking messages on those videos I put up with me on my crutches, me getting my knees drained. You were happy I was fucking injured. You're also happy because you thought I'd never run again. All that, see, I told you, tagging your friends shit. Bitch, you don't fucking know me. You see a 1 minute fucking video about me. You don't know how hard I train, how I live, the fucking dedication I put into my fucking life. So why do you troll? Maybe you're some fat motherfucker at home, lazy, with no discipline or dedication. Maybe you're jealous. Who knows? But guarantee this, I'll be back better than ever. Ha ha! Fuck you. Stay hard. If you're a victim of any kind, make sure you use that shit to become successful. Don't look for revenge. Look for the fucking reckoning. And I guarantee you, all those people who fuck with you growing up, you might just be their boss. They'll come looking for a fucking favor. And when they do, you got an option to say okay, or do what I do and say go fuck yourself. Ha! Beware of one thing, motherfuckers. Spitting in the wind. That shit comes back in your face. Stay hard.
Those people who you saw down there in that hole, who were there with you, who were your friends and people who you counted on, because you meet the people in the same situation that you're in life. Those people become your friends. And the second you try to get out of that situation and become better, those people are in that grave, in that dungeon, just yanking at your heels, man, saying, get the fuck back. Oh no, come on back here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna make me feel like shit, right? You getting out of this hole.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
So I get that all the time now. People would constantly remind me of who I used to be back in the day. And they always come out of the woodworks, man.
I got caught nigger around whites. I got caught half-breed and sold out around some blacks. Right now we got a lot of bad shit going on in the world. We gotta stop being defensive. We gotta hear everybody's shit. Whether it be bad or good. Be ready to listen. Stay hard.
There's also people that are going to be around that are always failing and always fucking up, and then they're always coming to you to try to get you to help them.
Exactly.
They become a giant burden. They
Yes.
can never look in the mirror and get their own shit together, and they're always
true
looking
story.
for external help.
That's right. Always looking for a story. People don't want to go in deep, man. All the answers are inside of you. They can't see themselves doing it. They can't see themselves doing it. It's one big reason. The other reason is a lot of it is jealousy. When you set these humongous fucking goals and they see that you're getting at it, a lot of our family members, a lot of our friends, they're mediocre. There's always those couple of guys who are uncommon, who want to be better.
but you make that mediocre motherfucker feel like shit. Whether it's your mom, your dad, whoever. You make him feel horrible. I've been there. I'm speaking from experience. When you got somebody around you, man, who's trying to be better, and you don't have the drive that they have, it's a constant reminder of how fucked up you are. You have to know that that's what it is. Anybody in your course not saying, man, get after it, brother, I'm so proud of you, they have a problem with themselves. Because all you're trying to do is achieve more. If that's a problem for somebody, you have to look at them and say, man, you really have a fucking problem with yourself, huh? I had to stop giving a fuck about people. That was the biggest thing. I had to stop caring what people thought about me. I realized that everybody's fucked up. That's the one thing I realized. I walked around and I put these people on a fucking pedestal. Everybody was better than me. So I can't tell you anything about me because you're gonna judge me and I'm gonna feel even worse than what I am. What I realized, once I calmed my mind down and sat back and looked at how jacked up this world is, once you realize that you are not alone, everybody that's talking to you about how jacked up you are, only thing they've done better than you is they've hidden their fucked up world better than you have. That's all they've done. The people you hang around with will suck the fucking life out of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta be alone, man. Get your shit in. Every motherfucker that verbally and non-verbally looked at me, cause you know that look they give you when you think that, you know, they may not tell you you're a piece of shit and you're nobody, but they look at you almost like, you poor thing. I got them all. I got them all on that phone. You know that little wheel you have with everybody's name on it and phone numbers and shit? I got them all in that motherfucker in my head. And I spin that bitch every motherfucking day. And I know right now, whether you hate me, love me, I'm a fucking dick, I'm a this, I'm a that, whatever you want to think, I made it. And I know all of you motherfuckers are looking just like Apollo Creed did, because I just kept getting the fuck up. And all I wanted people to do in my life, I wanted a lot of people that doubted me to look like Apollo Creed did in that 14th round, because I got back up repeatedly.
Listen, we've had everything for a long time. We have everything. If our program is off, if my fucking program is off, I can't see any of it. There's no possible way that I'm going to be able to see anything that this life has brought me if I don't run my programming correctly. Why don't you guys get that? You're living a lie if you're not, if your daily habits are not aligned with the person you want to create. If your daily thoughts, actions, and energy are not aligned with the person you're proud of, then you're living a fucking lie. Just jumping from instant gratification to instant gratification. People see me post jets and Rolls Royces and mansions and watches and this stuff. That's someone having it their way. And that'll never be enough in life. You will never live a good enough life from just getting your fucking way. You have to answer the call of your conscience. Whatever your conscience is telling you to change, to alter, to work on, that's the first step. You earn the next step after you answer that first step. That first step is the first step that illuminates the path that you're about to walk. So if you operate from faith, and all your conscience is telling you is, Wes, drop that 15 pounds, drop that 15 pounds, drop that 15 pounds. Tim, quit drinking, you fucking stupid sloppy bitch. Big Tim, quit drinking, you dumb bitch. If you answer that first call, then the next thing gets loud. Your conscience starts yelling at you about the next change. You're being guided. You guys just aren't even answering that first call. You're not even answering that first step. As soon as you do that, you'll realize that the rest of your life, you're being perfectly guided. One step at a time, one thing at a time. Instead, you guys don't listen to your voice inside. You listen to the external environment and all the dipshits around you, and you believe you're supposed to just be an accountant or go to college or this or that, whatever the fuck that people around you are telling you to do. I'm telling you, don't even listen to me. Don't listen to me. Listen to your conscience. Listen to that voice deep in your chest that tells you the first step that needs to be done. And whenever my day is off, I have everything. Like I said at the start of the fucking video, I have everything. But the second my daily program and process is off, I cannot see it. It disappears. I have nothing. I'm not even able to perceive that it has an effect on me. But then when I do everything correct, now I'm rolling in the new Phantom. I get the chills thinking about where I was to where I am. Now I can correctly use this tool to really look at who I am and what I've done and be proud of the steps I took. Now, I don't understand how anyone believes that they'll get any level of success without helping others. They must have never helped anyone, because the only thing that can suffice after working on self, so the morning is complete self-actualization. Your morning process should be completely derived from habits and self-actualization. So everything that optimizes human through personal development. An early wake up with positive self-talk reinforces that you're a winner right when you wake up. Then you go into some reading and reflection. Quick reading and reflection, something like Epictetus' Art of Living would be good. To where it's just a quick page, it gets your mind right, and it's something like practicing principles means more than proving them. That's what my whole life's been about. A lot of fucking bodybuilders and a lot of people, they'll be so about how to build more muscle. And my whole thing's like, I showed up to have a different mindset. I showed up for the internal value, the worth that I build through the work, through the discipline of those test days, those hard days. That's what I was after, because that's what I needed for survival in prison. I didn't need to be crazy, ripped and jacked, although I did seek that too in prison. The main thing was that stoic mindset of no matter the situation in front of me, no matter the task at hand, I accept it fully. I do not change my path because of its difficulty, and I make sure I adhere to it. This is a person who's built completely different. I've shown you guys that the path I took can make you millions of dollars, and I've made millionaires from this path, many of them, multi-millionaires, plenty, and myself and my life. You've seen it. You watched it from the gate, and then still some of you guys cannot apply thoroughly what needs to be done to get it. So 6 years it took me to get where I'm at. And a lot of you guys won't even be able to apply what I'm telling you to apply for 6 months, even if you were promised the craziest life ever. See, I started this with zero promise, but I just made a promise. I committed life. I committed my life to this. As soon as you learn to live like that, everything will change. There was no promise of anything. I just got online and had to show you guys how I operate. Now what pisses me off is these little lames who they make their first $40,000 as an online coach, or even $100,000 in a month, and they're like, I'm teaching you how to make money now. Look, I made some money. I didn't even teach branding or building an online course or coaching till I had made close to $20 million. Like, these motherfuckers don't even make it through their first calendar year killing it. They're not even millionaires. And you're going to teach someone? Like, what are you going to teach them? How to not succeed in business? A lot of people actually teach a business model that they don't like. It's crazy. I'm like, why would you teach business? And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't even like your business. Your business actually sucks. And they're like, oh, well, I can teach stuff about it. I'm like, that's not what it's about. You want to be the top person in your field if you're going to speak on it like you're some advocate. There's just so many things wrong with money and stuff and everything, the sensory world that everyone is after. There's so many things wrong with it. But let me tell you guys something. If you just seek to wake up and change as many lives as possible, and you never really focus on the money, because I never did. I've never focused on it. I've never changed my offers. I've never sat down and planned how to make more money, never once. I never thought about, hey, I need to teach branding and stuff because that's how people make the money. I didn't even think about that. There were plenty of people doing that when I was still just teaching training, nutrition, and mindset, but I don't watch other people. I don't watch anybody. I only wake up and tap into the universe and think how I can help people. And I listen to the voice from above and I think what I can do. And I never even taught branding or building a business till my clients came to me and said, hey, like, can you teach me this? And I had already made close to 20 million. A lot of you guys are like, my clients are asking me, but that doesn't mean you're fucking ready. You don't even have a brand. You got 74 likes on your last post. You don't have a brand. You shouldn't teach branding. And then a lot of guys who buy their followers, and then they're like, yeah, I got my branding course. I'm like, are you psycho? Like, what brand do you have? We all know you bought your followers. You don't have a following. There's no brand. Are you crazy? They really believe that because they understand the concept of it, that they can teach people. It's fucking crazy. You can never exchange something energetically that you've never done. Understand that, you fucking scam artist fucks. Anybody who's never done at a high level what they're teaching you, they're the scammers, okay? Because they've never done it. They'll never be able to exchange it to you. The thing is about the guys of mine that do really well, like the Superhuman Fathers, Guerrero Fitness, these other guys, they really focus on the man they're creating and the message they deliver. They really focus on that. So they really build brands. A lot of these new guys, they're really focused on the money and they don't take time to build their brand. And what they do is they shoot themselves in the foot prematurely, trying to be the money guy. Hey, I can teach you how to make money. And everyone knows they haven't built a business. And now they're just one of those online scammer weirdos. I wouldn't even do a call to action. It took me over a year to do a call to action on Instagram. Meaning like, hey, reach out to me for coaching. I wouldn't even do that. I was like, nah, if they want to work with me, they'll fucking work with me. I didn't even care. I love just posting. And anyone who says, me too, I just love just posting. Well, then why you haven't been posting for a while? And why'd you miss so many times? There's just so many gaps and so many holes in everybody's shit. And it's like I created a lot of monsters. And I want you guys who are listening, don't be one of them. Like, it's totally okay to have financial success through your passion and your purpose. But know when you're being weird about it and you're just fully lying about what you've done. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I love you guys. Just look around. You know, if a guy's trying to teach you branding and building your business and he has 100 likes, just ask if you want his outcome, okay? And then go to his YouTube channel as well. Don't just look at their inflated Instagram. Their Instagram should match their YouTube. Like these lames who always talk shit on me, and they have 800,000 followers on Instagram and 80,000 on YouTube. You fucking lame fucks. And they only get their views when they talk about me. Our highest viewed videos are not when they're talking about them or anything. Pay attention. And mainly, fuck all that. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Like, don't even listen to me. Just listen to that voice inside that would tell you that's what's correct to do for you. And that's the answer. I love you guys. Let's go!